McFly on the Wall. Exclusive and unlimited access to one of the UK's best loved bands. This show takes you into their homes, backstage, and into the minds of McFly. 7 UK number ones later, and McFly have gone from boy next door teen sensation to packing out arenas across the globe. They have a huge UK and international following, but it's their personal bond that has kept them together. Bandmates, best mates, and even housemates. Now Tom, Danny, Harry and Dougie are older, wiser and ready to prove that they're more than just a boy band. McFly are laying themselves bare for the very first time. Coming up in this final episode of McFly on the Wall, the band take on the biggest night of their tour. But what's worse, playing for 10,000 fans or your mum and dad? We reveal their pre-show rituals.
I've never known what they're doing at half an hour.
And chat to Dougie.
Hi.
In the shower. McFly have been on a tour of some of the UK's biggest arenas. It's been a huge success, but next on the bill is the big one, Wembley Arena. The day before the headline gig, McFly have another afternoon of interviews at BBC Radio. Despite being a man down, the fans and press are out in force. But once inside, conversation turns to what they've been getting up to on their rare morning off.
I did some mowing.
Did you?
And yeah, I just wanted to feel normal, and I did some mowing, cleaned the kitchen, and then I came here.
I've got a gardener.
I like mowing.
You've got a gardener as well, haven't you?
Yeah, I got a gardener, yeah.
We've got a gardener.
Keith.
Oh yeah, Keith. I haven't got a Keith. Mine's called Tiago.
Ooh, gardener envy. Steady boys.
I started leaf sweeping, but then my taxi arrived. I was really frustrated.
You had to leave it.
I had to leave
You had to leave.
I had to leave it alone.
You had to leave for what?
First up, it's Radio 1's DJ Nick Grimshaw.
A round of applause, please, for McFly! I've never been to I have been to a McFly concert once, actually. I saw at that gig a lot of banners. Do you get, like, suggestive banners?
Yeah, we had.
I like the idea of
Filthy.
somebody doing a filthy banner, like getting the paper out and doing it like with highlighters and glitter and writing something really offensive.
Yeah, it's bizarre. We do have some good
Yeah, we had the mums at the front yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
With signs, cougar signs.
Yeah.
Cougar sign?
Yeah.
Like, I am a cougar, I
Yeah.
will take you
Yes.
on.
Yeah.
That's gross, isn't it?
Always up for having a laugh, next they join Matt Edmondson for some comedy speed songwriting.
I feel like I know you fairly well. I almost didn't recognise you with clothes on today, though.
Maybe we could call the song Naked Consequences.
Just consequences. I like that, okay.
Never played one of these before.
You're a vice song.
And after literally minutes in the making, the song is given its first public performance.
We're McFly, we're McFly, we're better than a variety of pies. We're McFly, we're McFly, we're better than One Direction. We're McFly, we'll give you a massive smile. Dougie's gonna be his thing, Harry's getting pumped in the gym, Tom is flying in a plane, Danny's got a small brain. Beautiful. Brings a tear to my eye. As Tom, Danny and Dougie all live within walking distance of each other, they often just hang out. On the morning of the big Wembley gig, they're all round at Tom's for some mutual support. It is the morning of Wembley show. We have a little bit of breakfast. Dougie's just come over.
Nice hat, Dougie.
Going for Wembley, going to do some yoga, maybe go see some friends for some lunch. You know, pretty much whatever Kerry Bradshaw would do. And then blog about it.
But joking aside, with family and friends in the audience and a special guest appearance, everyone knows Wembley is a really important night.
Going down early to Wembley, there's always loads of stuff going on down there as well, like lots of people coming to see us.
I literally just run around trying to say hello to everyone. And then I don't really get to see Tom actually that much tonight, which I think is good actually, because I think Wembley is quite a stressful one, really.
Yeah, well, it's always really nerve-wracking though, you know? Having lots of friends and family come to see the show. Because they actually get to see how much you really do suck.
As the band count down the hours to the big one, some dedicated McFly fans have already been camped outside the venue for up to 3 days in the hope of getting a prime position close to the boys.
It's incredible to have fans that care that much about us, you know, they're going to sleep in freezing conditions and rain and just put up a tent outside the venue we're playing in. It's amazing to have that.
The boys are picked up and head to the venue to start preparations. And for most of them, this is the hometown show.
All our concerts that we went to, you know, when I was a kid, were at Wembley.
I saw a lot of my favourite bands playing there when I was growing up, so it has that kind of thing to it. It does always seem to be one of the best shows on tour anyway.
McFly aren't just loved in the UK, but have fans from all over the world who are prepared to travel far and wide to get a glimpse of the guys in action.
I'm from Sweden. France. We arrived this morning, so we are exhausted, but it's not flight. So.
Are you excited?
Yeah! We really want to see them, so we want to see them up close. I came here on Wednesday. My friends were here on Tuesday.
We travelled up from Essex, so we've been travelling for a couple of hours.
We travelled from near Birmingham, queuing early. Excited. It's our 23rd concert for McFly altogether.
Yeah, I might wet myself.
They're my life for the last 4 years. Like, oh, I just love them. I get excited just talking about it.
Now we know the boys are all good looking, but everyone's got their favourite.
Dougie. Tom. Danny.
Harry. Someone's got to love him.
The band arrive, but Wembley is already a hive of activity, with the tour crew working hard to set up the arena. Backstage, things are starting to get busy. And in the practice room, the guys come across another talented musician and one of the boys' biggest fans. Rupert is the brother of Harry's girlfriend, Izzy, and suffered brain damage in an accident. The band support the Eyes Alight appeal that has helped Rupert and others with brain injuries.
It means so much to Rupert. For months now he'll be going on about when he saw Dougie and Harry and jamming on the keyboard and playing on Harry's drum.
And Rupert's just one of McFly's VIP guests with backstage access to the gig.
Very good, Rupert.
One guest taking full advantage of her access pass is Danny's girlfriend, Georgia.
Who can say that they've shot at Wembley, really? I mean, it's amazing.
As a professional model, she's using the opportunity to shoot some new pictures for her portfolio.
I can't say I ever did anything quite like this as Miss England. Nothing quite as edgy. I like to do something a little bit different, just to show that I can do something different.
And boyfriend Danny gives his seal of approval to the new image.
They had a great team, great venue and a great model.
Coming up, the tension builds behind the scenes at Wembley. A very special guest joins the band on stage. And it's just all too much for some fans.